What's cooking good looking? It's the tallest man on the internet here, the rambunctiously rampant Lord Lapis. And I'm starting to think that we One Piece fans need to start an online petition. A petition that states that all future One Piece chapters have to have a bare minimum of 19 pages per chapter. Because these 13-page chapters, where realistically 2 or 3 of those pages are the opening title pages, I'm not rocking with it. No matter how you slice it, that's just not enough time to actually see all the crazy stuff happening on ELBAF, like Luffy and Loki versus EMU. What's going on with Gunko? Will Brooke finally see her panties? Let's find out. Drop that intro. You just knew that Luffy was going to be on bullshit this chapter because he wasn't wearing any shoes. No cape, no sandal, just pure bullshit. And he actually manages to land a hit on EMU so strong, it sends him across ELBAF. This is Luffy in base form sending EMU across ELBAF. ELBAF is the size of like half a dozen normal sized islands. So if this was like, let's say like Alabasta, well, Alabasta might not be a good example because Alabasta is huge. If this were like Drum Kingdom, EMU was getting shot off the island like Wapol did. And again, keep in mind, this is in Luffy's base form. Since showing up on ELBAF, we've seen EMU using these like Amaterasu like black flames, but like animated in the way that like Big Mom's Devil Fruit is. And yeah, he continues to use those flames. He turns them into this massive, huge black blade and stabs Loki in the fucking chest with it. And this might be a good time to just tap in here and say Loki is having a terrible couple of days, dude. You gotta remember, he got stabbed like 3 times by like Saint Shamrock and Cerberus. EMU lit him up a couple times. Like, it's not looking good for this guy. Anyways, now that Loki is officially out of commission, EMU kind of returns the favor and sort of off screen, sort of not, sends Loki himself flying across ELBAF and lands right on top of Gunko. But not just Gunko, like Gunko frozen in the block of ice. And this part was a little weird, but I mean, whatever, it's One Piece. But while falling, the Ragnir hammer smacks into the ice block before turning back into a squirrel, and that melts Gunko free. So she was freed, but like on accident. Which, good, we want her to be freed. I just would have rather it happened on purpose, you know? Like, it couldn't have hurt Loki to just look at her and go, alright, yeah, fuck it, and just free her, you know? Really quick, guys, if you're enjoying this video, please drop me a like and sub. This is a brand new channel that I'm launching. It's not my main channel, it's my side channel, and I'm hoping that I get a little better luck with uploading videos on here versus the shorts on my other channel. So please drop a like and sub, and make sure you check me out on Twitch at Lord_Lapis, 2 L's in Lapis. We play a ridiculous amount of Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, and of course Grand Theft Auto, so be sure to tap in. Let's get back into it. This might seem a little random, but I love seeing it drawn out in the manga of Luffy using observation haki. How it's always just one single small square panel of him doing, and then it has a little, what's that thing? And then he looks forward, and then it's something crazy. That happens this chapter. He uses observation haki to dodge the attack that laid out Loki. But I am wondering why Loki didn't just use observation haki. He's kind of always using it, right? You know, because he's not blind, but like he has his eyes covered and he's always seeing around and everything, you know? So it's like maybe his observation haki just isn't like a future sight, you know what I mean? Like the way Katakuri and Shanks and Luffy's is. And it actually really doesn't matter because we have Zoro versus Saint Somers, man. Always excited to see more Zoro. Not too excited to see more Saint Somers. We've already seen him lose, like, honestly, like 3 or 4 times at this point. And let's be real, we know Zoro's gonna cut that mechanical heart in half or something, you know? It was already foreshadowed. But even still, it'll be epic to see Zoro clap somebody. And, you know, we always want to see more, like, you know, 3-sword style Rengoku Onigiri and shit, you know? And I'll be real, Sanji actually got a halfway decent amount of love this chapter. Gonna rip the band-aid off. Aside from Usopp, Sanji might be one of my least favorite Straw Hats. I'm just sick and tired. Like, it's been 30 years of this motherfucker being a simp. I just wish he would, like, get past it. Like, Master Roshi was able to conquer this shit, but Sanji can't do it. It's just real annoying, man. You know, I like seeing him fight, but he might get Conqueror's Haki. It was teased this chapter, so I mean, I guess that's hooray, we're doing something. He's fighting a mountain-sized deity, and he can't do anything because it's a girl, and that's stupid as shit to me. And we end it all off with a giant, massive Luffy entering Gear 5 and squaring off with Imu, which you'll love to see. But even still, I know we're ripping off band-aids this chapter. I think I'm done with Gear 5. I've seen it too much. Gear 5, I predicted this a while ago, it went the way of Super Saiyan 4, where it's like, dude, if you've seen Dragon Ball GT, you know, as soon as Super Saiyan 4 was unlocked, it is so cool, but Goku would, like, activate SS4 when he went to go, like, spar with Krillin, you know, like, he would just constantly use it. Luffy used Gear 5 against Roto at the beginning of this chapter, bro. The pervert Sanji giant, the giant that had him in Legoland, Luffy used Gear 5 on him. He's using it too much, bro. Fucking go do Snake Man or some shit. And I mean, in terms of Imu, I get it. Imu is an endgame villain. You have to use Gear 5 for him. That makes total sense to me. But, I don't know. Gear 5 is just losing the oomph factor for me, you know what I mean? It's just... who knows? Maybe they'll release another version, Gear 5. You know, Snake Man and shit. There are multiple versions of Gear 4. Maybe the same for Gear 5. But let me know how you guys feel about all of this down below in the comments. Will Loki bleed out or not? Was the video a W or an L or not? Will Imu actually get beaten or just get sent away like the Straw Hats on Sabaody? Let me know down below. Be sure to drop a like and a sub. Again, brand new channel. Be sure to check me out on Twitch at Lord_Lapis, 2 L's in Lapis. We stream a lot of Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, Skyrim, and of course GTA. Be sure to tap in. Let's drop that outro.